Welcome to CourageToRise.com. Hey, someone invited you here because they felt that you might have some leadership qualities and some ability to make a difference and the desire to make a difference in your own community and for yourself as well. But let me just start this off by saying that we've got a tremendous opportunity for you to plug into to create a revenue stream potentially while you sleep and to make a difference in your own local community and also for other people you know around you. And before we go any further, I just want to point out that I'm not going to ask you for any money. I've already paid your way, okay? I've already put all this together for you. It's a win-win, and it's based on value first to you, and you can make that decision as you plug in and find out what we're doing. Now, what is this really about? The bottom line is you've got to realize that statistically, things are against you in your retirement. In other words, 80% of the population out there is already statistically, historically proven that 80% of the population will retire with an asset value and a net worth value less than $250,000. That means only 20% of the population is going to be above that. And you may be one of those people that's saying, oh, that's not me, I don't fit in that category. Well, I got to ask you, honestly, what makes you so different? Because that's 8 out of 10 people. 8 out of 10 people around you are going to be struggling, and that's significant. Why is that significant? It creates a burden for the next generation, and a lot of you are thinking, well, you know, somewhere in your mind you believe that the government's going to take care of you. Well, I hate to tell you, but if you haven't figured it out, Social Security may not be there. There may be some government plan, but whatever plan that is, that should not be a part of your plan. Okay, that's just going to be icing on the cake. You got to do something now. And the bottom line is, if you want to retire, you're going to need at least $1.5 million in the bank to be able to have a sustainable, nice income. But even if you had the $250,000, if you fit in that, the 2 out of 10 people, the 20%, if you fit in that category and you happen to have $250,000 total asset value, cash, spendable, investable income, then if you were to get a 10% return on that, that simply means you would be living on $25,000 a year. Now, what could you do with $25,000 a year? Really, seriously, you know, that's pretty challenging for a lot of people. That's going to be living in a very low-end place, eating top ramen, not playing golf on the golf course, not traveling like you wanted to travel. All the other things will be missing. So there is a solution, though, and that's what this is about. But first and foremost, this is a solution that is based on helping other people as well. And again, there's no cost. It's already put together for you. All you do is plug in. When you put your name and your email address in the side there, I'm going to send you a link that gives you access to a full presentation that shows you exactly what we're doing, and you can decide at that point if you want to be a part of this or not. This video is simply to find those people that, number one, want to create a difference for themselves, because I believe that, first of all, most people do want to lift others. They want to make a difference for other people in the world. But they're so busy focusing on taking care of themselves, they don't have the time or resources to even reach out and help somebody else. So if you'll commit and make that commitment that if you get to that position where you're doing well enough in your life that you can help others, if you promise me you'll make that difference, then you're welcome to be a part of this, and I encourage you to look at this. Now, we also have to realize that our community does depend on this. And I want you to look around for a minute and realize that it is an important time in history for us to step up and pull together and do something locally in our own community to make a difference. Because you know what, believe it or not, your lifestyle and your livelihood and your quality of life does depend. It is tied to your community. If your community diminishes and falls apart, it will affect you over time. And if you don't believe me, just go to some of these places like Chicago and Detroit and take a nice close look. These are places that they used to have the highest per capita income in the United States. Now they're at the bottom of the list. And I tell you, it's affecting those people in a big way. Crime is through the roof. There's just poverty and all types of problems. And there's a lot of people living off the government, and that is not sustainable, and it's not going to go on for much longer. And if you look around, there's another 14, 15, maybe more cities that are slated to file bankruptcy already. They're already bankrupt. It's just a matter of time. This will impact you. But it's up to us to pull together and make a difference locally, to stop selling out, to be supportive, and to make that difference. So here you are. You can plug into a system that not only first and foremost creates value for you, and that's what it's about. And you know, you make that decision. It's value for you first. I'm not going to ask you for anything. There's no investment. There's nothing, no upsells, you name it. It's just a system that I've already paid and put together for you to make that difference. And it's based on value first. It's an opportunity for you to create a revenue stream while you sleep potentially for yourself. And as you rise up, I expect that you'll help other people as well and teach and train others to do the same thing. And as we do this, it's going to make a difference for your community locally. And together, all of us, we can start to make that difference and rise up again. Courage2rise.com. So thanks for being here. Go ahead and plug your name and your email address in there. And I promise you, no matter what status you are in life, no matter if you're riding a bicycle or driving a Lamborghini, there is something here for you, because it's an opportunity for you to make a difference for yourself and other people. And it's a huge thing for all of us to take part in right now. And I truly believe this is a game-changing opportunity for anyone that chooses to take that action right now. So courage2rise.com. Plug in, start sharing it with other people. Choose to make a difference. Choose to strengthen your community. Be a stakeholder in the success of your community. And imagine that as you succeed, others will succeed, and so will your community as well. And together, from your city to another city to around the globe, we're going to make a difference. So thanks for being here. I'm John Milanoski, courage2rise.com. And put your name and your email address in there. Thank the person that invited you here, and I look forward to seeing you at the top.